Hello everyone. Good morning first of all. So am I audible to you all? So I would like to know if I'm audible to you all. Yes. Am I audible to you all? Guys, please let me know if I'm audible to you all. Yes? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So good morning everyone. So it's been a very long time. You know, I'm meeting you. Yes. Fine. So yes, I think I'm audible to you all now. Sorry, there was a um, small issue. Fine. So it's been a very long time, right? I'm meeting you all. Good morning. Yes, audible. Good morning, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can I ask a question? Of course, yes, Dilip, you can ask a question. What I'll do is keep asking questions. So in between, I can't answer. You know, if it is very important, I'll be answering it in between. So if it is like changing the flow, what I'll do is at the end, I'm noting down every one of your questions. And at the end, what I'll do is I'll answer your questions. Fine? Yes. So let's crack UPSC CSE English. So welcome you all. It's been a very long time, like 2 months. I haven't met you all. So today I wanted to talk to you because you have only 6 months. Okay, not even 6 months, hardly I think you have less than 6 months. So how can I prepare, ma'am? So you will be having many questions in your mind. Like I'm starting right now. Can I clear prelims 2021? Number one. Number two, ma'am, I have been preparing, but still I am not satisfied with what I'm preparing. I don't know how to prepare it further. I'm studying daily, but I don't know if it is enough or not. So many questions are there in your mind. So from January, so today is 24th of December. So what I'm telling you is this 6 days, do whatever you are doing. But from January, I'm going to give you today a proper plan of what you should be doing to clear prelims 2021. Clear? Okay, fine. So next, I will start anthropology optional very soon. Don't worry. So I'm preparing for my classes. I'll be live for anthropology optional very soon. Okay, don't worry. From at least from January 1st, I will be starting my anthropology optional so that I will finish you classes. Minimum of within January, February, and March. Within March, I will finish your syllabus. Okay, fine. Then going into this. So let's crack UPSC CSE English with India's largest learning platform. Of course, yes, with Unacademy we are doing it. And what you will get, you all know we are having daily live classes, live test and quizzes, structured courses, unlimited access, all these good things we have. And you can download this app. And one more thing is about me, if you are new to my classes, I'm giving you one more introduction. If you are old, you have attended my classes already, you are going to revise about me. Yes. So about me, I am Suba Keerthana. So I'm basically an engineer. So I have 4 years of teaching experience for civil services and Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. And I have also taught for NEET also. And I have mentored more than 1,000 students. That too, when after coming to Unacademy, I have mentored more than 1,000. Like I'm reaching you people wherever I can, whenever I can. So that's a very good thing. And of course, an anthropology faculty. So I will meet you all with anthropology optional classes very, very, very soon. Don't worry. Okay. Yes. And I have teaching experience in NEET also. Please note down. So I have two Telegram channels. One here I have mentioned. So this is for GS. In the description of this video, if you go, you also have for anthropology optional, anthro 300 plus. Okay, so for anthropology optional you can follow that channel, Telegram channel, and for GS you can follow this channel. So I will update all my classes and all my informations in these two channels along with my Facebook account. And in Unacademy platform, so you go to the website, you can search about me, just type Suba Keerthana, you can go, or you can use this link also in the description. And there you can see all my special classes. So my special classes, as of now, I have started my special classes already. 2 special classes have been done. And today I am also planning for a quiz, live quiz. So I want you all to join this Telegram channel today so that you can join my live quiz today. Okay, it will be very fun. So you can just answer the question, everything, because the prelims is very much nearby. I would like to give you more practice, not just information, more practice. Next, so we are preparing with 100 plus top educators and we have a comprehensive syllabus, and about this you have plus and iconic. I have discussed about this. Plus, if you are okay with in-class support alone, go for plus. If you want, no, in-class support is not enough for me. I want someone to encourage me, push me front, then you can go for iconic. Okay, for plus and iconic, for both you can use my code SUBA. You will get a 10% of discount. Very simple. The first half of my name, SUBA, Suba. This is the code. For both plus and iconic, you can use my code and get 10% of discount. So this is for optional subscription. So for optional subscription also I give you my code SUBA. Okay. Along with all these things, you should all remember that you have no cost EMI also available. Like I can't pay, the single stretch, ma'am. I would like to do it per month kind of plan. You have no cost EMI also, which will be really helpful. Don't keep thinking, because there is a hike very soon, which is going to come. So I want you to, do it very fast. Okay. Yes. Next, and about this combat, so we had live quiz. Now we have something called as combat. The word itself is, very interesting, where you can, actually you can compete with people all around India, so that you know your rank very well. You have 45 minutes, 60 questions, 13 combats, relative scoring, fortnightly, like alternative Sundays. You have these combats. And for rank 1 and rank 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3, you have 3 month subscription or equivalent Amazon voucher. For rank 4 to 150, you have 1000 rupees worth Amazon voucher. Good, right? So you're going to learn and earn. And you only have 6 months remaining. 6 months is January, February, March, April, May, and June. Yes, because 27th June. So I am considering June also. Why? 27th June is your examination. According to UPSC prelims calendar, when is your preliminary examination? Is 27th June, right? See here, they have marked it here. 27th June is your preliminary examination. Fine. So you also have batch classes in Unacademy, bilingual, for English, Hindi, everything. Recently, one is going to start on 28th December. Okay, so this everything starts on 21st December. You can enroll in that also. 28th December also one is going to start. There is going to be a price hike very soon. So I want you to subscribe as soon as possible. Don't keep thinking. Then later what happens when there is a price hike, it will really disturb you. I should have subscribed earlier. Don't keep thinking like that. Okay, because when you are preparing for UPSC examination, you have already many questions in your mind. So don't delay now. Okay, you have EMI, so many options, because Unacademy knows what a UPSC aspirant is, what position is UPSC aspirant is in. So everything they know. Fine. This is my special class. So it's a free class. Special classes are free. You can just log in, create an account, come to my class and attend my class. It's not like you have to pay a fee or something. You are welcome every time to attend all my special classes. They are all free. Fine. Okay. Going into this plan for prelims 2021. Fine. So June 27 is your prelims, right? So what should I do, ma'am? Okay, that's what I'm telling you. My anthropology classes will start very soon. Don't worry. From January 1st, at the maximum, I'll start my anthropology classes. Not more than that. I have already told you that I'll start my classes in Jan. I'm going to start that. GS I have already started. It's going now. It will keep going. Okay. So yes. So June 27 is my class. I mean my preliminary 2021 examination. So what can I do, ma'am? What should I do, ma'am? First of all, you should all, we discussed about this myths in special class once, but I would like to tell you all one thing. Now, everybody will be like new year resolution. What is your new year resolution? All these questions will come. You only have 6 months. All these things will come, but you should not have something in your mind which is this is the toughest examination. If someone tells you that this is the toughest examination, of course yes, this is the toughest examination, but that doesn't mean it's uncrackable. Do you understand? We can crack it very easily and study everything every time. See, if you keep on studying, you keep a material before you, you keep on studying, taking notes, is that enough? Not enough. Okay, you have to practice a lot. So in UPSC examination, practice is very, very, very important. Okay, so for this examination, it's not like you keep studying, you take data. See, it is not about maximum data, it is minimum data, maximum efficiency. So how much minimum data you have, but those data should be important. It's not like ma'am said we should have minimum data, so I only have this. No, whatever you are studying, that should be important. So you should eliminate unwanted data. You should only have whatever is very much important, all these things. And luck is important. Please don't, don't believe all these things. You can be religious, you can be, whatever belief system you have, everything is fine. But please don't believe that luck is important in examination. It depends on luck if you will clear or not. Please don't just believe that. And it's a stressful preparation process. If someone say you have to, sacrifice all these things, you cannot watch movies. No, please have a timetable, proper timetable. That morning I wake up by according to you. Some people have full night study and they wake up late in the morning, but according to me, if you ask me, please don't do a late night study, because your examination timing is fixed, right? Morning you have an examination and afternoon you have an examination. So what happens if you are sleeping late in the night? You will have a habit of waking up late in the morning, and afternoon what you will be doing is you will definitely take a nap, and then you'll be continuously studying. But what will happen, this is harmful for your examination. So on a long term process, if you see, so you better sleep at 12, maximum 12. Okay, maximum. Okay, I think you can see me here, maximum 12, and wake up at the morning 6 or 7. No, 6 to 7. So adjust, like you have a minimum of 6 hours sleep daily. 6 hours to 7 hours of sleep is must. Minimum, I'm talking about 6 hours to 7 hours of sleep. Maximum 8 hours. It depends upon your health. Don't sleep beyond 8 hours. Beyond 8 hours is also unhealthy. So this please try to follow. This is the first step in your timetable. You understand? So sleep earlier, I mean before 12, not beyond 12. Morning you should wake up at 6 or 7. If you need 8 hours of sleep, please sleep by 11 o'clock and wake up by 6 or 7. Do you understand? So it depends upon you, and you're going to wake up according to you. But don't sleep beyond 7, not beyond 7 p.m. You understand? Number one. And then minimum of 3 test batches with high scores. Like, you go to different test batches, different institutes test batches. I'm going to do all those test batches, all those questions, and I'm not getting high scores. You get, so much irritated or so much frustrated, discouraged. Don't do that. Next point, see this next point, very, very important. Remember 2020. What is this remember 2020? So if you could, you have seen previous year questions. See, previous year questions are must. Okay, previous year questions are must. You should definitely see previous year questions. Minimum of from 2010 to 2020, not beyond that. 2010 to 2020, go from reverse. 20 what UPSC will do. They ask for, am I audible to you all now? Is it clear? Any issues now? Yes. So, okay, fine. Let's continue. Fine. So I will just repeat about 2020. How was the question paper? So I think you all have missed that part alone. Okay. Yes. So 2020 the question paper was about two important things you should keep it in mind in 2020 question. First is something called as collective knowledge. What is collective knowledge? Collective knowledge is about you cannot actually divide a subject unique. For example, if you have environment, it was linked with economy and it was linked with agriculture. So when you study a current affair, what happens is that you are having divisions. Whatever current affairs you might be following, you come to the classes, you can download from materials which is available on the internet, all these things. It is all fine, but they have a division, okay, clear cut division, like agriculture, they have for economics, they have international relations, all these things. But did the question come like that? No. So what you have to study is you have to start studying the current affair and process the information and see the connections. Fine. One more thing, in UPSC preliminary question or generally UPSC questions, there is a reason behind every question there. There is a reason behind every question there. So what happened last year, if you are going to my special classes where we discussed many questions, in those special classes I have mentioned one word, sustainable. This is very, very important, people. Sustainability is very important. Almost sustainability in every field is important, especially agriculture. Last 2020 you had so many questions from agriculture. Many thought that they asked question from agriculture only. No, they asked questions from sustainable agriculture. If you would have seen, many questions came from sustainable agriculture, not just agriculture. They asked question from sustainable agriculture. Fine. Why? Because now we are in need of sustainability. It's not just money, it's not just growth we need, it's not just development we need sustainable development, right? So questions come from sustainable development, and in that agriculture plays a very major role. There is always a question from agriculture, and this year, next year, in upcoming years, definitely you will get more questions from agriculture, that too sustainable agriculture. What does sustainable agriculture mean? Sustainable agriculture include three parts: environment, economy, and society. So a sustainable agriculture should satisfy the environmental protection, should satisfy economic growth, and should help developing the society. So all these questions will, your questions were depending on this. And one more thing, CSAT 2 is easier than CSAT 1. If you all believe that CSAT 2 is easy, that is, all these aptitude, English comprehensions are easy. If you believe, you are wrong. Keep one thing in mind, CSAT 1, which we usually say as GS, okay, it's a selection paper. What does that mean? Selection paper mean you will get selected because of marks you score in this paper. But CSAT 2 clearly is an elimination paper. Clearly is an elimination paper. What is this elimination paper? I'll tell you a very small difference between those. CSAT 1 paper is set such a way that you are wanted to answer those questions. So the question is set such a way that they will select based on how you answer. But CSAT 2 paper is set such a way that you cannot answer. How they will set? Will they ask you a tough question? No. They will ask you time consuming questions. So, fine. GS, we have so many strategies. You have so many materials to study, so many strategies, so many classes, everything is fine. But CSAT 2, what can you do, ma'am? CSAT 2, you can do only one thing, practice. Many of you commit a mistake. What is that mistake? You commit a mistake of practicing CSAT 2 just 1 week before the exam. How many of you have done this mistake, in your previous attempts? You don't take CSAT 2 at all. You take just 1 week before. That too, you will spend 2 hours per day, maximum of 2 hours per day. And finally, what happens in the examination hall? You know that I know many people, you know many people who have lost the preliminary because of CSAT 2, not CSAT 1. They could have scored well in CSAT 1, but CSAT 2 they could have lost. So what I'm telling you is, please prepare for CSAT 2 equally like how you prepare for CSAT 1. Okay, you should not have a difference. It should be like equal and equal. Keep one thing in mind, CSAT 2 is an elimination paper. You get eliminated easily because of CSAT 2 paper, not because of CSAT 1. CSAT 1 is like if you study properly, you can answer, but CSAT 2 without practice, it's really tough. Clear? Fine. Benefits of previous year question analysis. Please understand one thing. Whatever material you are following, whatever classes you are attending, how much time you are spending, if you don't prepare or if you don't analyze the previous year question, definitely it's going to be very tough, because you can understand the strategy. Instead of going for all the books, you have so much materials in your home, you don't know which to give to others, which to keep. We have all these confusions, so much books in our home. We don't know whether to give it to others or throw it away, or we always have a feeling that this might help us sometime, this might help us sometime. All this, see, this all you need not you need not keep it in mind, because strategy is more important than chasing the books. And then better elimination strategy will come if you start practicing the previous year questions. And logic behind traps. It's not just like that they keep traps. There are logics behind traps, why there are traps, all these things. And clarity is more important. You can save time and energy, and you have increased self-confidence. When everything is fine. Strategy. Now coming to strategy. Plan. What is the difference between plan and strategy? Even though I give you plan for prelims 2021, I prefer the term strategy, because plan is a plan. Strategy is a plan for success alone. Okay. So what I should do, ma'am? So I have from January, February, March, April, May, and June. 6 months I have. June, don't consider it as 6 months. You can take it as some 15 days or something. Okay. But still, I have included that also. June also, what to do, I have included. Fine. From January, what to do, ma'am? What should I do, ma'am? You let me consider you all that have started now. Okay. Let me consider that you all have started now. So I'm not thinking that you all have prepared already, or you have given your attempts or whatever. I'm taking into consideration that you are all preparing new from January. Okay. So in that case, what should I do? So you're asking how much NCRT is important. Fine. So NCRT you should have prepared already. Okay. So since I'm talking about prelims 2021, I would advise you not to go deep into NCRT now. You should have prepared already NCRT, you should have prepared, or else you can involve or engage with NCRT in a other format. How? See this in the first line, I have mentioned about test practice. Okay, test practice for prelims. So what you can do is, instead of studying NCRT completely new from today, you can go to the test practice, and in that test practice you can use NCRT. Like some test batches, they especially work on NCRTs alone. You can use those syllabuses. So you take a test batch of any institute, or you take a test batch, you take a live quiz or anything. In that you have NCRTs related tests. You can follow that. Please don't go into complete NCRT now, because you only have 6 months of time. So this 6 months is very precious. You are starting it on Jan 1st. What you should, I'm telling you. So first and foremost thing is, current affairs are very important. Current affairs doesn't mean that whatever material you are downloading or whatever you are studying, you are just memorizing it. Whatever class you are attending, or just taking it and memorizing, it won't work. For every current affairs, you should go to the base. Okay, so if you're talking about office of profit, so what you should do? What you should do is, in office of profit, you should go into what is the current affair, and you should know what is office of profit. Is it mentioned in the constitution, or if mentioned in the constitution, what is the article? All these kind of things you should know. So January current affairs, October 2020, November 2020, you should be finishing it. Okay, yes. So studying current affair doesn't mean just memorizing it. How you should study current affair is, you should take notes of important, not important, potential points. If you see important, all are important points, but potential points are very important. Okay, so potential points. Keep one more thing in mind, you are preparing for prelims. So generally in current affairs, what happens is that many people or many materials you use give you a collective ideology or collective knowledge of both prelims and mains. Since you are preparing for prelims now, please understand what will be prelims questions and what will be mains questions. Like, plus minus kind of way forward and all, please don't study for prelims. For prelims, what is the government saying? Or what is the international organization saying? What is the impact? Or what is the method? What is the definition? If there is any technology, what is that technology? What is the previous technology? What is the current technology? These kind of questions they ask. That's why I'm telling you, go for the previous year question. Based on the questions from previous years, take your notes from the current affairs. So from January, you are starting current affairs of October 2020, November 2020. For mains, you can ask me, ma'am, what is this means, ma'am? See, your examination is on June, but I want you to prepare for mains also, at least from Jan, Feb, and March. Why? You will clear your prelims on June 27, but after that, you will have your mains very soon, within 3 months at maximum. That 3 months alone, you can definitely not prepare for mains. So you should spend minimum of 3 months now. Then the last 3 months you will prepare only for prelims, and after the examination you are going to prepare for mains again. Okay, you're understanding? So Jan current affairs, October 2020, November 2020. If you have prepared already, revise. If you have not studied already, start studying now. For mains, it's optional plus mains. So how can you study? Minimum of 2 questions from optionals daily, minimum of 2 questions from mains. It can be any main subject. It is according to you. Okay, it can be your ethics or GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, essay, anything. So essay, if it is essay, you just write one essay. Or optional, minimum of 2 questions from optional, paper 1 or paper 2 according to you. Okay. Then test practice for prelims. How can I do this test practice? Either you enroll yourself or engage yourself in a test batch, or you can take a questions from any test batch, you attempt it by yourself and check your marks, and go to the explanation part and study it where you are committing a mistake, which part you are not understanding properly, what are the data you are missing, what are the data you don't know, all these things. You understand? So on January, current affairs, October and November 2020. For mains, you are also going to prepare two questions from optionals and 2 questions from mains daily, and test to practice NCRT. See, for mains and optionals, you can take a 2 question, you study those 2 questions and write, no problem. The thing is, you have to write. That is the main thing, and you are going to study. That's all. Okay. So January, if you are doing this, so how many hours you need per day? I'm telling you. So for current affairs, 15 days for October, 15 days for November. So minimum of 2 hours per day you're giving for current affairs. Okay. For prelims, test practice for prelims, 2 hours plus 2 hours. So 2 hours for test, 2 hours for the discussion. So 4 hours for test, prelims. Okay. And then for mains, again 2 plus 2. How? So 2 questions from the optionals which you are going to study and write. 2 questions, you won't take much time. Okay. For optionals, you are going to prepare that question notes and then you are going to write and mains. This is the effective hour I'm telling you. So 2, 4 plus 4, So 10 hours, a dedicated 10 hours of time. I'm telling you, a dedicated 10 hours of time will do to clear this prelims 2021. Every day, dedicated 10 hours is that you are going to do only that. No more WhatsApp, no more nothing, everything. So current affairs, if you are studying, fine. If you are attending any class, fine. It's up to you. I'm not telling you the mode of preparation. I'm just telling you what you should prepare. Fine. For mains also, if you have already enrolled in a test batch, it's very good. For test practice, for prelims also, if you are enrolled in a test batch already, it's fine. According to me, what I'm telling you is you should prepare all these things, but how you are preparing, it's up to you. Okay, it can be a live class, it can be a test batch, or it can be your own preparation, or you can attend the class and take notes. It's up to you. Completely up to you. I will also help you in all these process. Don't worry about it. Fine. Next. February current affairs December 2020 and Jan 2021. Again the same mains test practice for prelims. March current affairs Feb 2021 mains test practice for prelims. Okay, so in this current affairs, fine. Next, April, what you're going to do is Feb 2021, you can leave it or you can add March. Along with March, July and August you're going to revise, which is 2020 I'm talking about. Since your exam is on June 27, I want you to prepare the current affairs from July 2020 to June 2021. How come June 2021? Newspapers or daily current affairs videos, current affairs videos you have. That also you can prepare. Okay. So on April, March, July, March 2021, July. Okay, and test practice for prelims. So from here you can note one thing. For the previous 3 months I spoke about mains, but here I'm not speaking about mains. From April, how can I study, ma'am? How can I prepare, ma'am? You can see one thing, the current affairs take more time here. So in the last first 3 months I told you that you can only spend 2 hours for current affairs, but here this 2 months current affairs is revision. So you're going to revise current affairs for minimum of 4 hours a day. Revision here, what does revision here means? Revision here means you already have a collected data. All those notes you have collected from January. From January, you are going to collect from November, December, January, February, March, and then you're going back to July, June, July, August, September. So July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. That's all. So you have a collective notes. So what you're going to do is in this 4 hours, 2 hours will be new current affairs, 2 hours will be revision. So what you're going to do is you're going to connect. So when you are preparing all these things, you will have an idea what will happen from July 2022, June 2021. Do you think all the events are new? Obviously no. In July a problem would have started. In August, June, July, August, that problem would have been getting a different phase. So there will be an update of same issue. Let's take Corona. So what happened? Corona came inside. Then what happened? There were many schemes and governmental, governmental actions, government orders. Next month also same thing came. So in June, if you study a current affair related to Corona, in July also it will be the same thing with some updates. So what you're going to do is you're going to just study the update. So here you're going to connect it when you're studying about Corona alone. So what you're going to do is this 2 months, May and June, you're going to do this only. So if you take any topic, it can be Corona or now you have this agricultural bills. If you are studying about agricultural bills, study the 360 degree of agricultural bill. What is the polity behind it? What is the polity behind it? See, agriculture, even though it's a state list, how can parliament create law? One question. Next, can state do anything about that? That can be a question. Why this? Why people are opposing it? What is this economical impact? What is the social impact? What will happen in social impact? What is the environmental impact? Is there any environmental impact? Like You know, they have did they give any concession for sustainable agriculture or bio fertilizers if they are using all these things, if there is any mentioned in that uh, bill or something like that. So this 2 months you are going to completely analyze your current affairs, not just study, keep on studying current affairs. So what will happen, I'll tell you. You will study the polity, you'll study the economy separately, you'll study social impact separately, but you will not have, you might not have connected all these things, but in the question paper they will ask you the connection. You won't know the answer. You understand? So from Jan to April, if you properly take notes, May and June you can do this work, this connection work, so that in the examination you can answer the questions beautifully. You all understand this? Do you all understand this concept? Okay. So from Jan, February, March and April, you're going to completely prepare your notes, and then you are going to analyze in May and June. Okay, that's all. And so you are going to do only two things: current affairs revision and test practice. See, I'm not including your GS, I'm not including your conventional subjects, because from January you are going to study your conventional subjects based on your test, because conventional subject is very vast. For example, if there is any question from, you could have seen in the previous year questions, history medieval India, you have a book history medieval India, but do questions come only from that? No, questions come from current affairs, questions come from your book, whatever book you're following, questions come from different test batches, discussions in the class. Sometimes I would have told you something that from that question comes. So conventional subjects, that is all these, history, geography, polity, and then economics, all these things. I want you to know the base of all these things. Polity, you should definitely know the basics. You can just watch all my videos in the YouTube. That will give you a clear-cut idea about polity. If you are understanding those videos, if you are using your book Lakshmikant or whatever book you are following for polity, that's more than enough for polity conventional. History, Indian freedom struggle, you can know the events, all these things is fine, but when it comes to individuals, that's actually a toughest part. So what I'm telling you is, you can study whatever you have it in hand. So 100 questions in UPSC prelims doesn't mean you should attend all the 100 questions, right? So you need to take a cutoff mark which will make you clear and go for the next step. So it's not about all the 100 questions, but strategic questions. So what you're going to do is, you are going to attempt or prepare for questions which you can definitely attend, because 10 questions in the 10 questions out of 100 questions are always very tough. Okay, which how much ever you prepare is not, it's not possible to attend for sure. So this 10 questions, don't don't struggle for these 10 questions, instead study for the other 90 questions. Okay, that is why I'm giving you all these strategy. So your current affairs, so your uh, current affairs plus conventional subject or GS, let's take. So current affairs and GS, how you're going to prepare, I'm going to repeat. I'll just add a screen and I will repeat. So I'm dividing your CSAT 1, current affairs plus GS. So current affairs from Jan, Feb, March and April, you are going to just take notes. May and June, you already have taken notes. Along with that, you are going to add May, June also. May, June current affairs also you are going to add. You are going to analyze or you are going to process the notes. This should take place for current affairs. So this is fine. And GS. For GS, I'm talking about conventional subjects. In that polity, I can help you because I already have YouTube classes. Please go and watch them. It will definitely help you in a large manner. Along with that, you have history In history, it is always Indian freedom struggle plus art and culture. Why, ma'am, you're talking about this? Nowadays, your ancient and medieval is becoming more art and culture instead of the normal questions. So in history, you can only prepare this. Apart from this, if it comes, you can't do anything. So don't worry about that. And economy, basics. Basics of economy along with current affairs. If you know the basics, obviously current affairs you can study. Okay. See, polity lectures, don't worry, just go to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English channel, the channel which you are currently, listening my lecture. There, if you go, you have a special playlist for all my lectures. Different playlist is there only for my polity lectures. You can just go and watch all those videos. Okay, fine. Or else I will also share the playlist in the Telegram channel. Okay, so I have shared my Telegram channel link in the description. You can join it. There I will share my polity videos. History, economy, and in environment, the basic classes, you can just go to my Unacademy platform profile. In that, I have dedicated 2 or 3 classes only for discussing environment, important points to remember for prelims 2020. The same will work for prelims 2021 also. Okay, I'm helping you for majority of subjects. Okay, whatever I can, I'm helping you for majority of subjects. Along with all these things, other subjects, if you take, agriculture or any other subjects, if you take, you can only go through test batches. I mean any test, okay, any kind of tests. But it is a reverse process. Usually we study content and we attend materials. I mean we attend test. But in many subjects, you have to study the questions, you have to attend the questions, and then find out what you don't know, and you go search for that content and you study. Okay, so both CA, I mean current affairs, and GS finally works only with practice. That is, practice include previous year questions plus any test. So in this test, you can, I'm talking about live quiz which I will arrange for you. Along with that, you can attend test batches. Test batches doesn't mean you have to, just pay separately. If you are coming inside Iconic or, Plus, you have test batches already in that. Along with that, many free test batches are available in Unacademy also, or there are many free materials which are available in the internet. You can download that, and that you have to attend. Okay, the third option is more self discipline. If you are, be honest to yourself. That's what I'll tell you. Be honest to yourself. So don't, cheat yourself saying that I can just download a test batch and I will attend it sincerely. Don't do that. If you can really attend sincerely, if you have that confidence, please go for those kind of materials. Otherwise, please subscribe, because don't see it as a money, don't see it as a money that you are spending, see it as a very proper need, proper necessity, because the discipline comes very rarely to people. If not, honestly accept it and go to a place where they can, give you a proper channel. That's all. Fine. So this is what is about CSAT 1. CSAT 2, what you can do. CSAT 2 is all about time. Fine. See, CSAT 1 I explained you with all these flowchart. But CSAT 1, CSAT 2 is about all about time. Practice. You can attend n number of classes, you can attend whatever the best faculty's class, everything is fine, but without practice, you can't attend. So CSAT, whenever I talk about prelims test series, prelims test series, test practice, it includes CSAT 2 also. At least alternative days. At least for minimum of 3 months, I want you all to prepare for CSAT. Leave from January, Feb, March, leave it. April, May and June, when you are completely dedicating it only for preliminary examination, please include CSAT 1 and 2. I'm not talking about CSAT 1 alone. It's about CSAT 1 and 2. Okay, fine. So thank you so much. If you have any doubt, you can ask me from this. Ma'am, I have this doubt. I have this issue in my mind. Will that work? If you have anything, you can ask me now. I'm giving you time so that you can ask me, 15 minutes of time or how much time you want, you can take. Ask me doubts. You have a doubt in your mind, like, ma'am, I'm doing this. Is this the right thing to do? You can ask me questions from that. Fine. So let's all do one thing. Okay. See, optionals, that's what I'm telling you. So, optionals, when it is coming to optionals, I will show you this better, you will understand. See this. See, 2 hours for optionals, 2 hours for mains, daily. Daily minimum of 2 hours you should give for optionals or mains. Okay. Telegram group name, I have given you in the description, so you can just go and see. I have two telegram links. So one is Unacademy underscore Suba Keerthana. I will show you, don't worry. So these are the telegram channels of mine. So this one stands for Unacademy underscore Suba Keerthana. And I have one more optional channel. It is Anthro 300 plus. This is the optional channel name. You have a profile picture of pink color. Okay, you have a profile picture of pink color. So it will be like a image of human being standing. Okay, so that will be the optional channel link, and this is for GS. Okay, yes. And then yeah, I will take Anthro optional. Don't worry. Okay. See, for NCRT, I'm telling you one thing, guys. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you don't study NCRT at all. I'm repeating again, I'm not telling you don't study NCRT at all. But now if you are starting NCRT, more time will be consuming in that alone. So what I'm telling you is I'm asking you to go for a reverse strategy. What is reverse strategy? Instead of studying NCRT and attempting questions, attempt test batches, attempt test questions that are selected from NCRTs, then go to that particular topic and study those topics. Okay, that is more effective than properly sitting, taking your book and studying NCRT. It will completely consume your time. Do you understand? If you are taking your NCRT today and you are studying, it will completely consume your time. Go for videos, NCRT based videos. You have so much Unacademy NCRT videos you have, and then you have test batches, test questions, live quizzes. I can arrange you live quizzes from NCRTs alone. I can do all those things. So what I'm telling you is, I'm not telling you don't study NCRT at all. I'm telling you to go for NCRT by question based concepts, not from complete theory based concepts. From questions, go to NCRTs. That is a proper method to do now. Okay. Yes. Good morning Hemant, good morning Ram Kumar. Fine. So what we will do today is, today at 12 p.m., that is, now it's 11:48, not 12, sorry. um, Today at 1 p.m. I'll arrange a live quiz for you all. Okay, so I'll give you a code now. Don't worry. I'm giving you all code now. Please note down. So as you are all asking for NCRT, so what I'll do today is I'll take an NCRT from Science and Technology. So we'll have a quiz today from Science and Technology NCRT. Fine. Okay. Fine. So please note my code, guys. So you have a test today at 1 p.m. live quiz on Science and Tech NCRT. So end of my every class, what I'll do is I'll create a live quiz. Okay. So the code, please note down the code. The code is 1711114. 17114. I'm also typing it here. Please note down at 1 p.m. your code is 1711114. You can just download Unacademy app, Unacademy Learner. Just go and you have this symbol, okay, this round white color it will be, and you have Unacademy symbol, okay, Unacademy Learners app. So inside that app, if you go in between, okay, you have this app, okay. So here you have something called as test. Inside that test, you have to go to live quiz. So in that live quiz, you can give join. In that join quiz, they will ask you this code. Type this code 1711114. You can join my quiz. Okay. So join this live quiz, which is especially on Science and Technology NCRT 1 p.m. today. Now it is 12 o'clock, like 11:51. Exactly after an hour, you have this quiz arranged. Clear? Fine. So meet you all today at that quiz. Again, you can just attempt those quiz, and after the quiz is over, you have the discussion there. Okay, when the test results are available here, side you have answers. Just go to that and study. Please study those answers. Without studying those answers, if you are leaving, it's definitely a waste. Why I'm arranging this quiz is, since you are all worried about since you are all worried about NCRT, I'm giving you special place for special test for NCRTs today. Okay, fine. So exactly at 1 p.m. please do join and attend all those quizzes. It will be really helpful. Please don't forget. You can join now itself and wait, so that when I start the quiz you will get enrolled in that. Fine. So thank you so much, guys. So thank you so much. Keep it in your mind about about this subscription. So you get a 10% discount for both optional and GS. You can use my code SUBA. You get a 10% of discount. Okay. Yes, I'm seeing already people joining the quiz. Please do join very soon. I'm also going to involve my other students also. I mean, whoever is not attending this class also, I'm going to bring in. So what? Yes, I will post the code in Telegram channel also, so that what happens is that you will know the real competition. Okay. So bye bye. I'll meet you all again very soon. Thank you so much. It was a very nice class today. So we will have further discussions more from GS optionals, everything. So have a nice day. Okay. Bye. Thank you so much.